Push P. Yeah, push P. Turn me up. Turn me up, P. Corners in the paddock, gave my piece. Push P. Cop new hammer for my P. We don't want.
Hello, my beautiful kings and queens of YouTube. This is Cree, and thank you so much for being here and clicking on this video. As always, I truly do appreciate you. So, I want to talk about Sukihana. That's right, boys and girls, Suki with the good coochie. And why I am convinced at this point that she is not who she portrays herself to be. She's not really that ghetto, ratchet, gutter snipe that she wants everybody to believe that she is. And why I believe that this is a character. Now, before I go any further, this is in no way to bash her. This is in no way to clown her, dog her out. None of that. None of that at all. But it also brings up the point that things that I've talked about in my previous videos and about how the industry, Hollywood, the music industry, the entertainment industry as a whole is just so fucked up. How this industry can use and abuse you and chew you up and spit you out when you're no longer of use to them. Now, I briefly talked about Sukihana in my Messy Auntie video that I did about Mama D. You know, there was a little riff between Suki and Mama D. Was that maybe a couple of years ago, maybe a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, something like that. And I briefly talked about that. And I also mentioned in that video how I believed at that point that, you know, this isn't who Sukihana really is. I believe that she was, you know, that this was a part of a contractual agreement or contractual obligation or something like that. I believe it's something that she has to do, not necessarily what she wants to do. Well, not too long ago, I just came across another video. I believe this, God, what is that YouTuber's name? The Unpopular Party. Shout out to the Unpopular Party. He did a video not too long ago, basically saying the exact same thing. And he actually came up with a video. He found a video that Sukihana did years ago. I want to say this was maybe back in 2019. Well, on this video, she blatantly says that I sold my soul. I completely forgot about this video. I vaguely remember this video from way back then, but so many things she's done so many things and, you know, came up with so many antics since then that I honestly forgot all about the video. And I guess that was the point. That we wasn't supposed to remember that video. But I'm about to show it to y'all today, so check this shit out.
I know y'all been watching my page and I've been depressed lately. Y'all don't know why, but I want to tell y'all I apologize and I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but as far as this music stuff, I won't be doing this music stuff anymore. I started this because this was my dream, and you know, I wanted to make sure I could get me and my kids out the hood. It's always been my passion to rap. A while ago, I had signed a contract and I didn't know nothing about the business or this game out here. And just right now, I'm realizing that I signed my soul. I sold my soul to the devil. I signed myself to the devil. I don't even own myself no more. I sold my soul to the motherfucking devil, and I done prayed. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. You know, it's just like, I don't know if God can get me out of this, you know, and it's just like to the point where I don't even know, like, I just want to say I'm sorry to my fans. I know y'all love me, I know y'all believe in me, but I can't. I didn't know what I was doing back then, and I lost passion. I don't even believe that. I don't even believe in myself no more because of what I did. I did not know the game was like this. And I'm just ready to go back to school. I'm just ready to move away and go to school. I just want to tell everybody I'm sorry. And I won't be making any more music until I'm out of this contract. And who knows if that'll ever happen? Like, who knows if that can ever happen? I don't know. I done prayed and I prayed and I prayed. I don't even know if God can hear me at this point. But I just made the biggest mistake that I ever made. And I just hope, if you're an artist, make sure you have an attorney to read over your contract, and don't let the person that you signed it to pick the attorney. Don't let them pay for the attorney either, because that means the attorney working for them. But I just lost my passion for this, and I'm just gonna go back.
All right, so y'all heard that video, and you know what the most heartbreaking thing about that video was? I don't know if y'all heard it or paid attention, but there was a part in the video while she was talking, you can hear one of the babies in the background asking, "Mama, why are you crying?" That absolutely broke my heart, and that further let me know and made me really understand why she's doing all of this. She's doing all of this for them babies. She got to take care of her babies. She got 3 kids. She's chasing after her dreams and trying to provide for her family, trying to take care of her family. And you don't realize when you first coming into that business, you don't know what you're getting into. You don't know what you're signing. You don't know the ins and outs. You just like, I just want to rap. I just want to sing. I just want to act. And now you finally get to do it all the time. And now you're getting paid for it. So yeah, you living the life, but you ain't reading that small fine print in them contracts. And in them contracts, you got to do whatever it is that they tell you to do. Dress how they want you to dress. Act how they want you to act. How far and how deep are you willing to go to get this money, to chase this dream? How bad do you want it? Hell, I even talked about this on the very first video that I did. Well, one of the very first videos that I did when I talked about the whole Cat Williams thing. All that stuff Cat Williams talked about in that interview with Club Shay Shay. That wasn't no joke. I've heard so many horror stories on the industry in the past 20 years where that made me not want to try to pursue singing like that. Because people used to ask me that all the time. Cree, why didn't you pursue singing? Why didn't you go after your dream? And why didn't you try to get you a record deal and try to get on? Because after sitting back and watching through my late husband's eyes on what the entertainment industry was really about, I backed away. I was like, nope, I ain't about that life. Hell no. And if you don't know what I'm talking about regarding that, go back and watch my Cat Williams video. I'll put that link in the description as well. But yeah, she has to play this dumb, ratchet, ghetto, quote unquote, her words by the way, quote unquote, freak garden tool. Let me change that, because that's what she signed up for. I've actually, over these last few days, have watched many videos and interviews that she's done, and that's not the same person. She's very intelligent. She's very smart. She's very cultured. She didn't grow up poor and poverty-stricken and in the trenches. Yeah, I mean, she was probably like in that, low middle-class family. But, she grew up in church. She grew up going to theater workshops. She grew up acting. She grew up in the arts. I'm like, she didn't come up like that. And then, of course, once she got to her teenage years, she wilded out a little bit, rebelled, had her first baby when she was like 17, 18 years old. I mean, aside from the teenage pregnancy, she kind of reminds me of me. That's how I was. I mean, we grew up poor. We wasn't poverty-stricken, or, well, let me say, if we were poverty-stricken, I had no way of knowing that. We had a roof over our head and, we had food to eat. Might not always been the food that I wanted, but we still had food nonetheless. But in her interviews and stuff that I've watched, I'm seeing 2 totally different people. I'm seeing Sukihana and I'm seeing Destiny Lynette Henderson. What is her government name, by the way? She's actually very smart. She's very talented. She actually does know what a musician is. That whole little stupid interview that she did with that one little girl. I'm like, quit calling me a musician. I don't know. I'm not a musician. Child. Right. Even Mama D. Even Mama D had to go back and take back her words that she said about Suki and said that she misjudged her. And apparently everybody has, because I could not understand for the life of me how you in one breath can talk about tossing salads and getting your poom poom scratched and doing all this other stuff and twerking on little kids, and then in a different breath you're so offended about how people can look at you this way, and I've never been so violated and felt so disrespected. Well, what the hell do you expect when this is how you portray yourself? I remember I actually talked about this on a post that I did last year when the whole thing with her and that one little boy, YK Osiris, I think that's his name, when he like came up to her when she was like on the panel and kissed her on the mouth unsolicited, and she was crying about, how I usually keep to myself, and I don't like when people look at me like this. And I'm like, well, but this is what you're doing every day. And I could not understand it. And I'm like, why does she keep doing that? But looking at what I've looked at over these last few days, looking at the videos of how she really is, it makes perfect sense to me now, because that's not who she is. That is, in my opinion, it's a character that she is playing. She probably came into this, thinking, hey, I'm going to be the next Lil' Kim, next Nicki Minaj and whatever, and that contract that she signed had her going in a completely different direction. Again, like I said, this video was not to talk bad about her. It was not to paint her in a bad light, but I do want to show, her story definitely is, or should be, a cautionary tale on the things that you need to look out for if you decide to get into that business. My advice to anybody in that situation, have your own lawyer. Have your own lawyer present and not use the industry's lawyer, because the industry's lawyer is working for the industry. They're not working for you. But I wish Sukihana all of the best success and luck, and pray that she really is out of that situation. She did say in a recent interview that she's no longer in that bad contract. Now I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true or not. People say you signed yourself over to the devil. You're not supposed to let nobody know that you made a deal with the devil. So maybe she is out of it, maybe she's not. I don't know. I do hope and pray that she does evolve from this character that she's playing, because she's better than that. She can do something so much more greater than in the lane that she's in now. But I understand, it's 2024, ratchetness and all that crap is in. That's what's hot right now. So we gotta strike while the iron is hot, apparently.
Yes, because I'm tired of bitches calling me hoes. Like, don't call me no motherfucking hoe. Y'all really don't know what I did with my pussy. Y'all ain't never heard about a nigga fucking on me. Y'all ain't never heard about no nigga that ever fucked me, period. Bitch, I'm a businesswoman at the end of the motherfucking day. If I told you what I was really into, y'all bitches would be surprised. Y'all bitches don't know me. At the end of the day, I gotta do what I gotta do to feed my kids. So, bitch, if I wanna act like a motherfucking hoe, bitch, I'll do that. I don't give a fuck. If I wanna say I sucked 30 motherfucking dicks, bitch, I'll say that. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I don't care. I don't wanna be in the hood. That's your problem. Y'all don't know how hungry I am. When y'all bitches get like me and y'all get hungry, y'all gotta understand you gonna do what you gotta do to make it out the motherfucking streets. And I did that. That's why I'm always booked. Every day of the motherfucking week, I got something going on. Every month, bitch, I got bookings. I gotta do what I gotta do. Bitch, I got kids to feed. I got my grandma bills to pay. The fuck? I got a child care to pay. Y'all know what that's like. They finna cut food stamps off. Bitch, I'm just being real with y'all. I'm a real ass bitch. They finna cut food stamps off. Bitch, I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
But anyway, that's all I got to say on the matter. Thank you all for being here and listening. I wasn't gonna do no big deep dive on her, but if y'all want me to, I can. Just let me know. If you have made it this far, please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see y'all in the next video. My name's Cree Cree. Y'all be easy.